Well, I thought you'd show up, but this is a little ahead of schedule.
Rick, I have to see you.
That's what you said last night. All this has nothing to do with those letters of transit, does it? Seems as long as I have those letters, I'll never be lonely.
You can ask any price you want, but you must give them to me.
I went through all that with your husband. No deal.
I know you have feelings for me, but I'm asking you to set those aside for something more important.
Do I have to hear again what a great man your husband is? What a noble cause he's fighting for?
It was your cause too. In your own way, you fought for the same things.
Yeah, well, I'm not fighting for anything anymore. Except myself. I'm the only cause I'm interested in.
Rick, once you loved me. If those days mean anything at all to you.
I wouldn't believe you no matter what you told me. You'd say anything to get what you want.
You want to feel sorry for yourself, don't you? One woman hurt you and you want to take your revenge on the entire world. Please, help us, Rick. If you don't, Victor Laszlo will die in Casablanca.
Well, I'm going to die in Casablanca, too. It's a good spot for it.
All right, Rick. I tried. I tried to reason with you. Now I want those letters.
A gun, Elsa? Really?
Where are the letters?
Right here in my pocket.
Put them on the table.
Uh-uh.
For the last time, put them on the table.
Go ahead and shoot. You'll be doing me a favor.
Can't. You know I can't. I've done nothing but make a fool of myself. I don't know what to do or what to say. I thought I would never see you again. The day you left Paris, if you knew what I went through, if you knew how much I loved you, how much I still love you.
Okay, I'm crazy. I believe you. You win. Elsa, what was it? What happened? I've imagined everything in the world and none of it very pretty.
I tried to tell you. Soon after Victor left France, word came that he was in a concentration camp. And then not long after, another message that he was dead, shot trying to escape. I had nothing, not even hope. And then I met you.
But why weren't you honest with me? Why didn't you tell me you were married, that he was dead or something?
Victor always wanted it that way. It was his way of protecting me. I knew too much about his work. If the Gestapo knew that I was his wife, it would be dangerous for me and for those working with us.
When did you find out he was still alive?
Just before you and I were going to leave. His friends came. They were hiding him in a freight car on the outskirts of Paris.
Still a story without an ending. What about now?
Now, I don't know. Except that I'll never have the strength to run away from you again.
And Victor?
You'll help him, won't you? You'll see that he gets out, and then he'll have his work, everything he's been living for.
Oh, except you.
Can't fight anymore. I don't know what's right or what's wrong anymore. You'll have to do the thinking for both of us. For all of us.
Okay, I will.
If only I didn't love you so.
Oh, Elsa. Hey, wait a minute.
What's the matter?
I just heard something. Hey, Sam, that you?
Yeah, it's me.
What's the matter?
It's Mr. Laszlo. I caught him coming through the window.
Does he know you're here?
No. There was a meeting of the underground tonight. They must have been following him. Renault's men, Strauss's men.
So he picks my place to hide. That's just great.
Hey, Rick, Mr. Laszlo, getting an iodine, he cut his hand pretty bad.
Hello, Miss Elsa.
Hello, Sam.
Sam, I want you to take Miss Lund to her hotel. I'll deal with Victor.
Absolutely.
Take her down the back stairs. Sorry about this, Rick. I got into a bit of a bind tonight. Forget about it. Well, I guess this ought to do. Thanks. Say, if it's all right with you, I'd like to stick around a few minutes more. Wait until things settle down. Sure. So, you ever wonder if it's worth all this? What you're fighting for? What I'm fighting for? You might as well ask, why do we breathe? If we don't breathe, we die. And if we don't fight our enemies, the world dies. What of it? You know what you sound like, Rick? You sound like a man who's trying to convince himself of something that he doesn't even believe. Each one of us has a destiny, whether for good or for evil. Yeah, you seem to know all about it. I know a great deal more about you than you suspect, Rick. I know, for instance, that you're in love with a woman. And it is by some strange circumstance that we should both be in love with her. I want no explanation, and no one's to blame. But I ask you one thing. If you won't hand me the letters of transit, all right. But I want Ilsa safe. And as a favor, I ask you to use the letters of transit to take her out of Casablanca. You love her that much? What do you think of me only as this leader of a great cause? But I'm also a human being. And yes, I love her that much.
Monsieur Laszlo, you will come with me. I have a warrant for your arrest.
On what charge?
Captain Renault will discuss that with you later. Now, please.
Ricky, I advise you not to be too interested in what happens to Monsieur Laszlo.
Stop bluffing. All you can do is find him a few thousand francs anyway. You might as well let him go now. What are you going to charge him with?
Well, I haven't quite decided. But if by any chance you are thinking of helping him to escape, well,
What makes you think I would want to do that?
well, because one, you bet 5,000 francs that he would. And two, you have the letters. Don't bother denying it.
All right, Louis. Get ready for a shock. Yeah, I do have the letters of transit, but I intend to use them for myself. I'm leaving Casablanca on the last plane tonight.
What?
Yes, I'm taking a friend with me, one you'd appreciate.
What friend?
Ilsa Lund.
Hmm.
Well, that ought to put your mind at rest about me wanting to help Laszlo escape. He's the last man in Casablanca I want to see get out of here.
Well, since you have the letters, you know you can fill in your names and leave whenever you wish.
We have a legal right to do so. But sometimes people are kept in Casablanca despite their legal rights. Laszlo, for instance.
What makes you think I'd want to hold you?
Well, Ilsa is Laszlo's wife. She knows things that would interest Strasser tremendously. Look, Louis, I'll make a deal with you.
Go on.
If you could get something really big on Laszlo, something that would put him in a concentration camp for years, that'd be quite a haul, wouldn't it?
Oh, yes, Germany, Vichy France would be very grateful.
All right. Release Laszlo now. You be at my place a half an hour before that plane leaves. I'll arrange for Laszlo to be there to pick up the letters of transit. That way you'll have grounds to arrest him. You get Laszlo and Ilsa and I get away.
There's one thing I don't understand. I've never known you to be interested in any woman.
She just isn't any woman.
I see. And how do I know you'll keep up your end of the bargain?
Well, you have Laszlo, right?
Yes?
Give me a chance to be alone with him.
You be there with your microphones. Turn them up and you'll hear every word. You would anyway. Ricky, I'm really gonna miss you. You're the only man in Casablanca who's less scrupulous than I. Well, 30 minutes and you'll be on your way to Lisbon. Oh, Rick's Cafe, this place just won't be the same without you.
Yeah, well, I sold it to Ferrari, and, oh, she does know you're still a winner at roulette.
Thank you. You have the letters?
Right here in my pocket. Oh, wait, here they come. You better hide in the back.
A good idea.
Elsa, where's Laszlo?
He'll be right over. He's just paying the driver. Why haven't you told him yet that he's going alone? He still thinks we're leaving together.
Yeah, we'll tell him at the airport. The less time to think about it, the better for all of us. Just trust me.
Yes, I do.
I don't know how to thank you, Rick.
Save it. There's still lots of things to do.
I've got the money. It's right here in this case.
Forget about it. You're going to need it in America.
But we had a deal.
Yes, well, look, I have the letters right here. They're signed by General Vagon. All you have to do is fill in the blanks.
I'm sorry, Laszlo, but you are under arrest. Accessory to the murder of the couriers from whom those letters were stolen. You're surprised about my friend Ricky. The explanation is simple. Love, it seems, has triumphed over virtue.
Wait just a moment, Louis. No one's going to get arrested. Not for a while, anyway.
Have you taken leave of your senses?
Yeah, now sit down.
Oh, Ricky, put down the gun, huh?
Louis, I don't want to have to shoot you, but I will if you don't behave.
Under the circumstances, I will sit down.
Put your hands on the table.
Oh, Ricky, I'm very unhappy, huh?
Now here's the phone. I want you to call the airport. We don't want any trouble out there either. And remember, Louis, this gun is pointed right at your heart.
That is my least vulnerable spot.
Hello?
Hello, is this the airport?
What are you talking about? This is Major Strasser!
Is this the operations manager? This is Captain Renault.
Ah, go ahead, Renault.
There are 2 people heading for the airport. They will board the Lisbon plane. They carry 2 letters of transit.
Huh?
They are not to be disturbed in any way. Do you understand?
Yes, I will be there right away.
Passengers, so please board the plane. Lisbon plane, 5 minutes.
You better hurry now, Laszlo. Take care of your luggage. We're right here. I'll be back. All right, Louis. Here's a pen. You fill in the names. That'll make it more official.
You think of everything, don't you, Rick?
Yes, and the names are Mr. and Mrs. Victor Laszlo.
But Rick, why my name?
Because you're getting on that plane.
But I don't understand. What about you?
Staying here with him till the plane gets away safely.
No, Rick, no. Last night you said...
Look, last night you said I should do the thinking for both of us. Well, I've done a lot of it since then. And it all adds up to just one thing. You're getting on that plane with Victor where you belong.
But Rick, no, I won't leave you again. I won't.
Listen to me. Do you have any idea what you'd have to look forward to if you stayed here? 9 chances out of 10 we'd both wind up at a concentration camp. Isn't that true, Louis?
Well, I'm afraid the Major would insist.
You're only saying this to make me go.
No, I'm saying it because it's true. Inside of both of us, we know you belong with Victor. You're a part of his work, the thing that keeps him going. If that plane leaves the ground and you're not on it with them, you'll regret it. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon. For the rest of your life.
What about us?
We'll always have Paris. I mean, we didn't. We lost it until you came to Casablanca. And then we got it back last night.
Said I would never leave you.
And you never will. But I've got a job to do. And where I'm going, you can't follow. And what I've got to do, you can't bear any part of. Look, I'm no good at being noble. But it doesn't take much to see that the problems of three little people, they don't amount to a hill of beans in this crazy world. Someday you'll understand that. Hey, just looking at you, kid.
Everything's in order.
All except one thing. There's something you have to know before we leave.
No, you don't need to explain anything.
But I'm going to, because it may make a difference to you later on. You know about Rick and me?
Yes.
But you didn't know I was with him last night, at his place, when you were there.
No, I didn't.
She came to get the letters of transit. She tried everything to get them and nothing worked. She did her best to convince me, to try to convince me that she was still in love with me, but that was over. A long time ago. For your sake, she tried, and, well, I let her pretend.
I understand.
Well, here are the letters. Good luck.
Thanks, Rick. Welcome back to the fight. Are you ready, darling?
Yes, I am. Goodbye, Rick. God bless you.
Come on. Better hurry or you're going to miss your plane.
Well, there they go. I was right. You're a sentimentalist.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You know I'll have to arrest you, right?
Sure, as soon as that plane gets away.
I may still win my bet, Rick.
Monsieur Renaud! Renaud, what was the meaning of that phone call?
Victor Laszlo is on that plane.
Why didn't you stop him? Why are you still standing there? Hey, get away from that phone. I was willing to shoot Captain Renaud and I'm willing to shoot you. Hello. I said put it down.
Give me the control tower.
Put it down.
What happened here, Major?
Major Strasser has been shot. Round up the usual suspects. Well, Rick, it seems you're not only a sentimentalist, but you've become a patriot as well.
Seemed like a good time to start.
Uh, You know, I think it's time that you disappear from Casablanca for a while. There's a free French garrison at Brazzaville, and I could be induced to arrange your passage.
I could use a trip, and you still do owe me 5,000 francs.
Well, 5,000 francs should just about pay our expenses.
Our expenses. Huh. Louis, I think this is the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
Lamar is Mrs. John Loder. And while they've been married for over a year now, this is the first time that we have to congratulate them in public. Please welcome them to the stage. So, Hetty, please tell me, how's life at home?
You know, he beats me.
What?
At gin rummy. We want your expert opinion, Mr. DeMille.
Well, for you, Hetty, anything.
So when a husband and wife are in one of your plays, do you recommend a little extra rehearsing at home?
Well, I couldn't imagine anything more wonderful than rehearsing a love scene with the lovely Hetty Lamar.
If Mrs. DeMille is listening, he's only kidding.
We better drop this.
Well, I'll change the subject, CB. I want to say something to all the Humphrey Bogart fans out there. It was a true honor and privilege for me to play a part that he made famous, but really, nobody could do it like Bogey. Anyway, I want to wish him all the luck in the world as he's entertaining our American troops out there in the Mediterranean.
And luck and safe return as well. Now, John, I have a question for you.
Straight answer?
Yes, is Hetty making sure that you get the right kind of soap at home?
I'll answer that, Mr. DeMille, but I'm a little hurt you even asked. Of course, I use Lux toilet soap in my dresser at the studio and at home as well. I've used it for years for a lovely complexion.
Lather me up, baby.
Well, lucky for Lux to be on such good terms with you, Hetty.
Well, good night, Mr. DeMille.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.
On behalf of our sponsors at Lux Toilet Soap, I would like to thank you for joining us for this evening's production. And I encourage you to join us next Monday night as we put on our next performance of Casablanca. So, good night to you from Hollywood.
Woodlawn Estate, Amanda Phillips and Laura Popovich made this evening possible. All of the proceeds of tonight's performance go to preserve this beautiful mansion and gardens. So thank you for your support of Woodlawn.